everyone, this is Debs and this is your TGIF for Friday the 21st of August 2026. Thank you for being here, guys. It is wonderful to be with you and happy Friday. So guys, if you are ready, let's jump in. If you want to book a reading with me, my website's down below. I'm still offering 50% off most of my readings. Okay, so if that's for you, you can visit my website. If you want to join the channel, the link is there too. And if you want to become a new subscriber of my brand new lifestyle channel, Living in the Light in France, it will be wonderful to have you with me. All right, here we go, guys. Starting off with the sign of Aries. Archangel Michael, thank you for joining us. What do we have, please, for my lovely Aries? Friday, the 21st of August, 2026. I'm hearing the word equilibrium. I'm also hearing calm. So either, Aries, you are wanting to move into a place of calm, or you have just managed to balance something out. Let's have a look, guys. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Here we go. The Eight of Pentacles. You might have been working very, very hard, Aries. It could be on your job. Could be on a relationship. Two flipped over. Okay, oh gosh. We have the Lovers and we have the High Priestess. Now, Aries, this could be you quietly trying to make a decision. It may well be that you are simply not talking to a Gemini or a Pisces. Or, Aries, you may be considering making some kind of change, and it could be to your job if this isn't love, but you're keeping your thoughts and feelings to yourself. You're keeping what you hope to achieve under wraps at this point of time, okay? The Magician, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini. You're hoping to manifest a change. And with the energy of the Knight of Cups, you are wanting to express your feelings. Okay, guys. The Queen of Wands. So Aries is a masculine. You could be thinking about a Queen of Wands, or you could be sat in feminine energy. The Two of Swords. Ooh, okay, Aries. Do you think you're going to be getting some pushback? Seven of Wands. Do you feel someone's going to be a bit defensive with you? Seven of Pentacles. You might be looking at past mistakes, guys. This could be you, Aries, thinking, well, I want to approach someone, but I did it before and it didn't go very well. I need to reconsider my approach. It could be something like that. I think, Aries, you might have been looking back thinking, well, this is the course of action I want to take, but I want it to be really successful. How am I going to do that? The Tower. Ooh, Aries, Scorpio. Three of Pentacles. The Death card, Scorpio. Nine of Wands. Okay. And the Ten of Cups. Oh, Aries. Okay, guys. What we've got here, whether you're male or female, is you realizing that someone you want to be with is possibly going to be a little bit defensive with you because they're going to want to talk about the Ten of Cups. And with the Lovers card, Aries, is this you wanting to be with someone, but maybe recognizing, Aries, that you've got to wrap up a current situation first before they're going to open the door. You might be disappointed. You might be. Because you do want to work on a lover situation, but with the energy of the High Priestess, you are worried that somebody is not going to open the door. They're going to be defensive. They're going to say no. And you seem to be looking at past mistakes of when you might have approached this person in the past to say, I care about you. I want to be with you. In the past, Aries, there was a Tower moment. And with the energy of the Three of Pentacles, your hopes of building a relationship with someone came to an end. Because with the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Cups, Aries, you were hanging on to another connection. And I think that is where you are still. Underneath the deck, we have the 8 of Cups. We have the Moon, Cancerian energy. The Knight of Swords. Aries, you're afraid that if you travel to see this person to talk, they're going to be angry with you and you're going to end up having sleepless nights, Aries. And this is you. Okay, Aries, you could be coming through as a masculine, in which case the Queen of Wands would technically be the other woman, the woman you want to be with. 2 of Wands. Aries, this is you standing at crossroads. This is you thinking, okay, I don't quite know what I'm going to do. I don't quite know what I'm going to do. Because Aries, you want love. Okay, you want love. But with the energy of the Hangman, you may feel stuck in a relationship you're in. But because you're stuck, because this is you not able to get out of another connection, it may well be that this Queen of Wands is going to say, I'm sorry, Aries, but this is not for me. Because you could still be married, even if you've been living apart from your person or legally separated. This is a Queen of Wands who's going to stand up for herself, Aries. And I think this is you understanding that and taking a big step back. Okay, the real problem with the 9 of Wands is the fact that I am still in a long-term commitment. Okay, guys. So here we go. Let's see what the angels have to say. Archangel Michael, what is the guidance for my lovely Aries who resonate with this reading? Okay, yeah, Aries, I think it is going to be unlikely that this person is going to open the door, because you may still be sat in a 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, long-term commitment with abundance. Wow. But the angels are saying, Aries, take action. Maybe take action on your current relationship. They could be suggesting you do go ahead and consider ending it. Wow. Take action on the 10 of Pentacles, right? In the near future. So basically, Aries, what the angels are saying is this relationship is possible. It could even be divinely guided. But what they are saying is whoever the Queen of Wands is unlikely to welcome you into her life if you are still sat connected financially, legally to another relationship. Okay, guys? So, my beautiful Aries, best of luck going forward. I really hope this has helped. Have a lovely weekend ahead. And we're now moving to the sign of Taurus. Taurus, how are you guys? Happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Let's get into this, my beautiful Taurians, and see what comes through. See what comes through. So Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Taurians, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Friday, the 21st of August, and it's flipping hot here in the south of France, guys. Friday, the 21st of August, heading into the weekend and into a brand new week. I'm hearing someone say, I could do that, but almost in a surprised voice, almost to themselves. Okay, I could actually do that. All right, so Taurus, you may have felt something was not possible. You might have felt, oh no, I don't think I really want to do that. Or it may just not work. Taurus, you're recognizing something might be possible. You may be re-looking at something. 8 of Wands. And you're going to be communicating with someone. Judgment. About making a very serious decision. You could be talking to a Sagittarian, for some of you. 3 of Swords. There's heartbreak here, Taurus. What is going on? The Chariot. Heartbreak about a Cancerian, or heartbreak about someone moving on. Or with a 2 of Wands, Taurus, you may be thinking, I want to move, but someone else may be heartbroken. You may be telling someone else, Taurus, that you're moving, you're leaving the area, and they're heartbroken. They don't want you to go. So you're standing at crossroads. This is you telling someone, I've made a really big decision to move, to go, right? Chariot. But whoever you're talking to is feeling heartbroken. And so, Taurus, you are rethinking. You're standing at crossroads. Okay, guys? Yeah, all right. So, Taurus, someone is going to be heartbroken if you move, if you leave. And so you may be back looking at other options. The Ten of Pentacles, you're thinking about a long-term commitment, or you're thinking, Taurus, about quite a lot of money. Moving into a new cycle. Okay. Page of Cups. There may be an apology. Four of Swords. This is you pulling back to think about the fact that you've been holding back. And with the Ace of Swords, you know the truth. That someone may be heartbroken, Taurus, because you have been holding back. And with the Knight of Swords, you also know the truth that someone is angry. Because they feel, Taurus, that in the nicest sense, you wanted to win. Okay, you wanted victory and success. And for some reason, Taurus, you have achieved victory and success by holding back, holding on to money, or deciding not to commit to someone because you wanted to achieve hanging on to the Ten of Pentacles, is what I'm getting. So guys, two scenarios. You may be with a partner. You may be saying to a partner, I'm sorry, but I think I've made the judgment call to move, to leave. I think we are heading for, say, legal separation. Okay, if you're married. But your partner is heartbroken, and what they're saying to you is, I want you to reconsider. So Taurus, you have been looking at your long-term commitment. How can I possibly keep hold of my Ten of Pentacles whilst move forward into a beautiful new cycle with someone that I care about? So Taurus, this would be you trying to find a way of building a new life with someone whilst hanging on to your stability. This could be you apologizing to someone, Taurus, saying to that person, I am so sorry, but I'm holding back from committing. Because the truth is, someone doesn't want me to leave. Somebody's going to be very angry. I want to be with you. I want victory and success, but I don't want to lose the Ten of Pentacles. The other scenario, Taurus, is you may well have been in some kind of codependent connection. You might have been financially helping someone. You are deciding it's time for you to move. You could be moving far away from the area. And what you're saying to this person is, I can't financially support you anymore. I'm really sorry. I'm moving. I'm going to be leaving. I'm not going to be around. I can't help you anymore. And this is you apologizing to someone that this would be you holding back financial assistance. And the truth that you're coming to is, if you do that, they're going to be angry because they may know that you can afford to help them out, but you're maybe deciding not to because you want to keep hold of your money. This could be somebody who's been relying on you financially, Taurus, and this is you maybe feeling a bit bad about it, but this may be the decision that you're making. This feels quite complicated, guys. You know the situation you're in if this is resonating. Page of Swords, a difficult message of truth. Seven of Pentacles, you've been looking at finances, or you might be giving someone a difficult message of truth about making a past mistake. We have you here, Taurus, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, guys. Seven of Swords. Okay, Taurus. Five of Pentacles. You have been trying to get out of either giving to someone financially, you've been trying to find a way of releasing yourself from having to help someone financially, or you might have felt left out in the cold in a relationship, Taurus. You want to be with someone else, but you just can't bear going through a divorce process because this is you wanting to hang on to your finances. You could be very nervous in moving into the energy of the Five of Pentacles, not having enough. I think with the energy of the Fool, Taurus, this is you wanting to take a leap of faith and a risk. This could be you, Taurus, wanting your freedom, but at the same time, with the Four of Pentacles, you want to hang on to your finances. So guys, whatever your situation, you're either going to have to let someone down financially. I'm so sorry, but I can't keep giving to you because I'm not going to have enough for myself. You could be moving, leaving the area, saying to this person, I'm sorry, but you're kind of on your own now. Or this is you, Taurus, feeling unhappy in a very stable connection. What you're saying to someone is, I could be with you, but I'm not going to go through divorce. I'm sorry, we can live together, we can build a life together, but I'm not willing to actually divorce. I need to keep hold of the Ten of Pentacles. And you may know somebody's going to be upset. So here we go, guys. Let's see what the angels have to say. What do the angels want to say to Taurus, please, Archangel Michael? Yes, so one of those messages was definitely true. The angels are saying yes, Taurus. But they're also saying remain positive. Don't feel down about this, or don't feel bad about this. Remain positive, because there will be success, which might suggest, Taurus, that you can make everyone happy after all. It may suggest, Taurus, that this is actually surprisingly going to work out. You could be reaching some kind of compromise. There's no need to worry, Taurus. There's no need to worry. Remain positive. Yes, one or both of those messages were correct for a group of you, but there will be success in the future. Something is going to work out. And of course, we have the Six of Wands, which is also victory and success. So, Taurus, I'm going to leave the reading there. I really hope it's helped. Take care of you. Have a wonderful weekend. And we're now moving to the sign of Gemini. Hello, my gorgeous Geminis. Hang on in there, guys. It is nearly the weekend. Let's delve in and find out what you may be wanting to do. Okay, let's see what you may be wanting to do. So, Archangel Michael, what do we have for my Geminis, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Masculine or feminine? What do we have for my gems, please? Friday, the 21st of August, 2026. I don't know why I'm hearing the slow boat to China. I don't know whether or not that's a phrase, as in a saying. I don't know whether or not that comes from a book or a film. I'm hearing the slow boat to China. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. Seven of Cups. Gemini, you're looking at options, or you might be sat in a little bit of emotional confusion. You might be confused about a Capricorn. I was going to say you might be confused as to whether or not somebody is sat in devil energy, but I didn't want to go there. It's a bit negative. Let's just carry on, guys. The Four of Swords. This is you wanting to heal a toxic situation, Gem, by working in partnership with someone. Three of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Gemini, this is actually rather lovely, because what you are thinking about here is, what are the options to heal a toxic situation that you found yourself in? What you're thinking about is, I can't do this alone. I will need to work in partnership with someone, but I'm ready to put in the effort. I like this, Gem. I like this, guys. This is you thinking to yourself, things have to change, but I'm ready to do what I need to do in order to sort this out. but I do need other people to work with me, okay? Queen of Cups, Pisces energy. All right, gems. Oh, Seven of Swords. Do you feel a Queen of Cups has caused a lot of stress, Gemini, in your life? The Tower, Scorpio energy, Aries energy, the Emperor, Aries energy. Whoa, okay. Goodness me, Gem. You might have been shocked, Gemini, pertaining to a Tower moment relating to a Queen of Cups, a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. Very strong Scorpio with a Tower. And Gemini, you may be taking action because whoever the Queen of Cups is might have created a toxic situation here and you're wanting to sort this out. Justice. This could pertain to you bringing someone justice, or Gem, in the nicest sense, if you maybe even subconsciously created a challenging environment, and this is you maybe looking back in regret, you may be wanting to bring the Queen of Cups justice, because with the energy of the Devil, you might be recognizing that you created some kind of toxic environment that brought the Tower down, and this Queen of Cups has been suffering. We could look at it that way, guys, okay? Libra energy with justice, Two of Swords, okay. I think, Gemini, this Queen of Cups is not communicating with you at this point of time. This could be difficult, Gemini, if you need to work with the Queen of Cups in order to balance the situation out because she's not communicating. She's given you a difficult message of truth, which could well be, I found out something, Seven of Swords, and this is you sat in shock. Okay, Gem? Knight of Wands. Okay. Okay. So I could be connecting with a masculine, Gemini. She might have found out, Gem, that she was simply the other woman, or she may have found out, Gemini, that you were already married, that this was actually a third-party situation. And with the Page of Pentacles, Gemini, I think this is you wanting to apologize. I think this is you deciding to come clean, sat in the energy of the Emperor. You are apologizing to a Queen of Cups about the Seven of Swords that created the Tower. You're recognizing that is why she hasn't been speaking to you. And I think, Gemini, this is you coming clean. You are looking at options of clearing shadow energy in the situation, and you're wanting to mend this. You're wanting to work on this. Gemini, again, this is lovely. This is you standing up and taking responsibility, Gem. Underneath the deck, guys, we have the Page of Wands. We also have the Page of Cups. Now, Gemini, I don't know whether or not you got 2 kids. One child found out that you were having a fling with someone, or you may be apologizing for flirting with someone or flirting with the Queen of Cups whilst being in a relationship with someone else. Take it as it resonates. I think, Gemini, with the energy of Temperance, you have been pulling back, trying to consider what to do. There may also be a Sagittarian involved for some of you with Temperance. Nine of Swords. You've been having sleepless nights, Gem. And it may well be because you didn't express the truth that you were actually married to somebody else with the Hierophant. Or there may have been an awkward conversation with a Taurian. I think, Gems, with the energy of the Wheel of Destiny, you are deciding to move into a new cycle to bring an ending, Gemini, to what has been a toxic situation. So, Gem, you are standing up, taking responsibility. You are speaking the truth. You are saying to someone, I'm really sorry, this is not going to happen again, or I'm really sorry, I want to be totally honest with you. This is an apology. Page of Pentacles, okay, can be an olive branch, because you're recognizing someone isn't speaking to you here because you're in a contract, or somebody isn't speaking to you because you sat in the Seven of Swords. You recognize that they found out, Gemini, Tower moment. Oh my God, they found out I was married, I was a husband, okay? And this is you speaking the truth. Difficult message of truth was, yeah, I'm sorry I sat in the Knight of Wands. I do apologize. I feel, Gemini, this is you just wanting to create peace in the environment. Now, whether or not you are going to pull back and think about whether or not you want to end, say, a marriage, to be with a third party, or whether or not, Gemini, you are deciding to stay married, and this is you just making the right judgment call to apologize to a Queen of Cups for maybe sitting in the Seven of Swords in the past. Okay, now, Gems, you may have had issues with the Queen of Cups being sneaky on you, sat in the energy of the devil. And if that is the case, Gemini, I think you are saying to the Queen of Cups, I am sorry, but I found out that you've been sneaky and I don't want anything to do with you anymore. It could be, Gem, that this is a Queen of Cups apologizing to you. Take it as it resonates, guys. Okay? But let's have a look and see what the angels have to say. Archangel Michael, what advice do we have from the angels for my Geminis? Thank you. Gemini, get more information. Somehow the angels are saying it's important you get more information, find out more. And they're also suggesting, Gemini, that you should communicate clearly as well. All right, and within the next few months, which might suggest the angels may have wondered, Gemini, whether or not you were simply going to keep a course of action under wraps. If that was the case, they are suggesting, Gemini, that you do communicate what your plans are. You do communicate what your plans are and sit in positive energy. Remain positive, Gem. Okay, guys, beautiful. So, I am leaving it there. Have a lovely weekend, whatever you're up to. Take care of you, and we're now moving to the sign of Cancer. Hello, my lovely Cancerians. Oh, it is nearly the weekend. I hope you guys are well. And do forgive the aircon unit behind me. It is super hot here in France. I'm at the bottom end of France, and it's really hot. So, just ignore the aircon if you can hear it. Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Cancerians, please? Friday, the 21st of August, heading into the weekend and into a brand new week. I'm hearing you've got to make some eggs to make an omelette. I can't remember the exact saying. You've got to crack some eggs to make an omelette. Okay. Cancer, you may be realizing that you have to give up something to create something else that you want. Something's got to go for you to be able to create something else that you want. You may have a choice to make, Cancer. You've got to let go of something to make something happen. Okay. All right, guys, let's have a look. Ooh, the Lovers, Gemini energy. You have a choice. And you are wanting to take charge, stepping into the energy of the Emperor. All right. Okay, Cancer. The Tower. Scorpio energy, Aries energy, the Star, Aquarian energy. You're looking at the bigger picture. Okay. Cancer, what you're recognizing is, I think you're coming through as the Emperor. You may be head of a household. You could be sat in masculine energy. I think, Cancer, what you're recognizing is you've got to somehow blow up some kind of wish come true that you were dreaming of for the future in order to make something happen. You've got to let go of a dream. You've got to let a dream go. Yeah. And it may be, Cancer, because a Queen of Swords has basically said, okay, Cancer, you have to make a choice. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Cancer? You're going to have to let go of some kind of dream in order to sit very comfortably acting with integrity, taking charge as the Emperor. Are you ready to do that, Cancer? A Queen of Swords is questioning you, okay? Two of Cups. Oh, Cancer. I think you fell in love with somebody else as a married man. That's the way it's coming out. You could have fallen in love with a Scorpio, okay, Cancer? Or what you're recognizing is King of Swords. And this is going to be awkward, guys, but the way I'm reading it is you're going to have to put an end to creating some kind of strategy to be with someone that you wanted to be with. You might have, in the nicest sense, breadcrumbed someone. It could even be you have been withholding financial assistance from someone because you wanted to have enough money to run off into the sunset with a lover. This Queen of Swords is saying, I found out, or I've recognized what you were trying to do here. This is not right, Cancer. You planned on breadcrumbing someone, or you planned on withholding financial assistance because you wanted what you wanted. You wanted to be with a lover. I don't think that's right. This Queen of Swords, Cancer, might be telling you the rough truth. And this is you thinking, okay, all right, jig is up, jig is up. I've got to make a decision. Because you're recognizing that this Queen of Swords has found out, and she's saying, okay, I know what you've been up to now. Are you still going to be with this lover? Are you still going to breadcrumb someone or breadcrumb me because you want to be with this lover? Or are you going to bring an end to your dream of being with a lover in order to do, in inverted commas, the right thing, to sit in the energy of the Emperor and act with integrity? What are you going to do, Cancer? She is questioning you. Yeah, guys, the Sun, because something has been illuminated with the energy of the Sun. Something from the past was illuminated, Cancer. It could be you fell in love with somebody from the past and you reconnected, and you might have been quietly communicating with this person to build a plan for you two to be together. I think, Cancer, you were planning on walking away, and so you were trying to arrange a situation. It could even be juggle money or take some kind of action, creating a plan in order for you to be able to leave a situation. This is you trying to sort of wrap up everything neatly with a bow, being strategic, which might have involved breadcrumbing and a financial or legal contract. But somebody is calling you out here, or somebody has already called you out, Cancer, and said, okay, well, I know what you were planning on doing. Are you still planning on doing this? Are you still planning on being with this lover? Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. Cancer, this is you looking back, maybe feeling guilty, to be honest, guys. You could be looking back at past mistakes. Yeah. And I think, Cancer, that past mistake was trying to move into a passionate new start with a lover. And this has all begun to disintegrate because this Queen of Swords found out the truth and said, okay, Cancer, you either head off and carry out your strategic plan to be with this lover, if you can manage to do that without feeling guilty, or you remain sat in the energy of the Emperor, you take charge of what has become a challenging situation because the Tower's fallen, and you sort this out. So, Cancer, this is what you are deciding to do. But because you are here, Seven of Pentacles, looking at past mistakes that you might have planned to leave a situation, I think this is you stepping into the energy of the Emperor and sorting this out, however that pertains to be. Underneath the deck, my lovely Cancerians, yeah, Two of Pentacles. You might have been juggling your partner with somebody else, possibly at a distance. There was a lot of stress and guilt about this, particularly when the situation was uncovered. I think with the Four of Cups, whoever the Queen of Swords is or was, found it very difficult to forgive this. She might have just been shocked. Recognizing, Cancer, that with the Page of Wands, you were flirting with someone else, possibly wanting to develop a new relationship with someone else. This was a third-party situation, okay? And I think with the energy of the Devil, there could have been a Capricorn involved, but I think with the energy of the Devil, what you recognized was, Cancer, when the truth came out, when someone realized what you were planning on doing, everything crumbled. And this could have been you putting your hand in the air and saying to the Queen of Swords, okay, I'm sorry, I've been found out, I'm now going to do the right thing. So Cancer, you may well be dismantling your plan to be with a lover. You may well be patching up a relationship here. Not only that, Cancer, you may be looking at making amends to someone you may have strategically breadcrumbed, because that was all part of your plan. Okay? Now, Cancer, it can go the other way. All right, you could be a masculine dealing with a strategic feminine. Take it as it resonates, but let's see what the angels have to say. Archangel Michael, what do we have, please, for my lovely Cancerians from the angels? Guidance from the angels. No. Wow. Okay. Whew. No. Okay. All right. What the angels are saying, Cancer, is you might have been all about keeping finances safe and secure, breadcrumbing someone because you wanted a new life for somebody else. What the angels are saying is, Cancer, you looked at this in completely the wrong way. You should have protected someone you were connected to who trusted you, rather than trying to be strategic about money. The angels are saying you should not have just thought about the money. This was not the right decision you made to somehow financially maybe breadcrumb someone because you wanted to do what you wanted to do. That wasn't the right thing to do. What are they suggesting relating to this lover situation? Oh, they are suggesting, Cancer, you let go of this lover. You get this lover out the way. Is that right? Yes, the angels are speaking today. Yeah, wow. So Cancer, what the angels are saying is, look, everyone makes mistakes, but you are taking action here. I think you are stepping into the energy of the Emperor, taking control, taking charge. You are going to step into your integrity. You might be looking at past mistakes thinking, I know I didn't do the right thing now. And the angels are saying, okay, as long as you've learnt that lesson. But they are suggesting that you definitely let go of the third party. Okay, let go, yes, right? Yeah. Listen to your intuition, Cancer. You may know that's the right thing to do. You may be listening to your intuition thinking, yeah, I know I should let go of this lover and sort things out. So, my gorgeous Cancerians, I'm sorry for my girls out there, but you may be somehow involved, all right, in the mix. Take care of you guys. Have a lovely weekend. And we're now moving to the sign of Leo. So, Leo, here we go, guys. I hope you're well. It is nearly the weekend. Thank God it is Friday. So, here we go. Archangel Michael, what do we have, please, for my Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Masculine or feminine? What do we have for my beautiful Leos? Leo, you might have been very quiet over the last few months. I feel, Leo, you've been in your head about something quite important. And I'm feeling as if I'm almost having to force the words out, which is weird. You might have been keeping your thoughts and feelings to yourself. Let's have a look, guys. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. Leo, you have been thinking about moving forward for victory and success. And with the Eight of Cups, you might be thinking of moving or leaving a situation. Four of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. The Moon. Okay. But Leo, someone else has been saying to you, I don't think that's a good idea. I think we should hold back from moving. This is you saying to someone, for victory and success, I think we should move. But whomever you've been speaking to has said, up until now, no, Four of Pentacles, I think we should hold back. It's going to be too expensive, or we should hang on to what we have. It could be a property. They have been communicating with you that they are sat in fear about making that decision. I think this could be risky. Two of Swords. Two of Swords, Leo. A Queen of Cups might have said, absolutely not. We are not doing this. We are not doing this. Sorry, we're not doing this. But what you may be saying to this Queen of Cups is, well, okay, if that's your decision, but if we don't move, we could sabotage a serious connection. Something is going to end. Something is going to crash and burn if we don't move. And I think with the Five of Cups, she knows the truth. This Queen of Cups knows the truth. Okay, Leo, Six of Wands. Four of Wands. There could have been a situation where, Leo, and you may be coming through as a masculine, this Queen of Cups wanted to sit in victory and success and win by hanging on to a property. Four of Wands. Because she might have been sat in nostalgia. I think, Leo, you have been trying to persuade a Queen of Cups that you should move. But if this is someone that you are married to, she's sat in a little bit of an old-fashioned mindset. No, no. I think we should stay. We have been in this house for a long time. I am not happy to make this change. Now, Leo, this could be you as a very stressed out husband, okay, or long-term partner, dealing with a wife who loves her house, loves her home. It may well be, Leo, it's too expensive to keep this house or home. It might be, Leo, you want to use a little bit of money from a property in order to help you cash-wise going forward, because everything's got very expensive. But you are dealing with a Queen of Cups who has been standing her ground. But what is interesting to see, Leo, is she knows that by doing this, she's sabotaging the situation. She's not making things easy for either of you. And there is a sense of guilt with the Five of Cups, because she knows she just wanted to win. She just wanted to keep hold of this property. Four of Wands. She wanted to sit in victory and success. So she might have been, in the nicest sense, a little bit emotionally manipulative, talking to you about the past. Oh, Leo, our kids were brought up in this house. Oh, Leo, do you remember parties in the garden? Do you remember this, that, and the other in the house, Leo? So you might be in a situation where you're sort of chucking your hands in the air, thinking, I can't do anything. Because if your partner is point blank refusing to move, even though she may understand the consequences, what can you do? I think, Leo, I'm connecting with a masculine who is simply getting frustrated with their female partner. It may be, Leo, this Queen of Cups has no idea that finances are very, very difficult. I think, Leo, you've been trying to get her to see the reality of the situation. Yes, you're coming through as a King of Pentacles, Leo. Yeah. So I think you are in a long-term situation with your Queen of Cups. You two love each other. Yes, lovely. Two of Cups, right? But you are calling judgment. You are saying, look, I love you, but we cannot continue. What you're saying to her is, Eight of Pentacles. For the last few years, I have been working on our 10 of Pentacles. It may be you are suggesting there's a lot of money wrapped up in the house. You might have sat on a property for 20 odd years. What you are saying to your partner is, if we are to move to calmer waters in what has become a rather toxic situation, right? You cannot keep being defensive. You cannot keep saying no. It may be your Queen of Cups has left you to handle the finances in a long-term commitment, Leo, for many years. She may not know the truth. She may not know that financially things are actually pretty bad. She might have been keen, you know, to sit on a beautiful, expensive property. What you've been trying to get her to see is it is just not practical. Financially, things could get very, very difficult. Financially, things could get very, very difficult. You may be hanging on to 4 Pentacles, Leo. Things might be tough. Or what you're saying to her is, for victory and success, we have to leave the house. We have to sell the house. We've got to move somewhere smaller. We have to downsize. She has said, no, no, no. I'm hanging on to the property. I'm sorry. She may have said to you, it's too risky. With the moon, it's too risky. No, right? 2 of Swords, no. This is your partner, the Queen of Cups. Even though she knows that by saying no, that by putting her foot down, she is sabotaging maybe your future financial stability. And there is guilt about that. But she wants to sit in victory and success hanging on to the house. And so she's been quietly a little bit manipulative, maybe because she's a bit upset, Leo. She's been talking to you about past memories in the house. What you're saying to her is, we have to move to calmer waters. We're a team, right? We're married. We're a team. Up until now, we've done things very traditionally, but you're trying to get her to see the truth. So, my beautiful Leos, let's see what the angels have to say. What is the guidance from the angels and archangels for my Leos? Thank you, Michael. Reconsider. Reconsider. Not the right time. Okay, Leo. I think what the angels are saying is now may not be the right time to put pressure on your person. It may be. It's a lovely time of year. She's enjoying her beautiful garden. It is not the time to put pressure on your Queen of Cups, Leo. But it may well be that they are saying she may reconsider moving into the autumn. She may reconsider later on in the year. Yes, she may reconsider within the next few months. So drop the topic. Try not to pressure her. She may reconsider later on in the year, moving into the autumn, maybe into the winter. And then, Leo, what they're saying is be assertive. Rather than saying, I think we should do this, say to her, I'm sorry, but I'm taking this particular situation out of your hands. I am head of the household. We are moving. Be assertive. But leave her to enjoy the summer in the house, Leo. Okay? Yeah. Bless her. All right. So, guys, I hope that's helped. Take care of you. And we're now moving to the sign of Virgo. Hello, my gorgeous Virgos. I hope you guys are well. It is nearly the weekend, guys. So here we go. Archangel Michael, what do we have for my gorgeous Virgos, please? Moving into the weekend and into a brand new week, Friday, the 21st of August, 2026. What do we have for my beautiful Virgos? Page of Wands. Okay, Virgo, you may be flirting with someone. You may have issues with a child. It could be you're cross about something. I'm putting that to one side. There may be issues with a younger fire sign. Let's just get into this. Let's get into this, my Virgos. This could be a bright idea. Who knows? The Strength card. Okay, Virgo, you may be thinking about your health, or up until now, you have been holding back, doing some thinking. Virgo. Knight of Wands. You may have been holding back from communicating with a fire sign, or you might have been holding back from making some kind of move, not wanting to be impulsive, which is very you, very you. Nine of Swords. You've been having a few sleepless nights, guys. About an argument, Knight of Swords. And with the Two of Pentacles, I think, Virgo, you have been deliberating, taking a course of action. You have been deliberating, taking a course of action because of the fact that somebody was angry, or you may have been cross about a situation, but you might have given in to someone. You have been deliberating, Virgo. Four of Pentacles. Again, holding back, holding on to your finances. Nine of Wands, feeling a little heavy, a little burdened. I'm hearing, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Okay. Is it worth it? You know, Virgo, that you could step into the energy of the Magician, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, and take charge with the energy of the King of Swords and create some kind of plan. You know you can. You may even have figured out what you wanted to do, but you haven't done it yet. I don't know why. I don't know whether or not you feel somebody else will be angry. I don't know whether or not, Virgo, you have just been sitting on this because this would be a pretty big deal. This is you thinking, well, hang on, I need to think very carefully about this. All right. Three of Wands. You have been considering change. You feel that if you moved into the energy of creating change, your ships would come in somehow. But it would entail you moving into the energy of the Emperor, taking charge of a situation, Virgo. You would be successful if you stood up, took charge, took the reins. Okay, guys, you would sit in victory and success. Wow. Relating to a relationship, or relating to your stability, or relating even to a property. Okay. So this is all sort of hearsay, though, Virgo, because you haven't taken charge yet. You haven't made any decision yet. I think you've been mulling something over. You either haven't done anything about this because you may feel somebody would bluntly say no. It may be, Virgo, this is you thinking, I'd have to get really busy. I mean, this could be a very, very big deal for you. You may know this would involve a lot, or you may know that you would need to juggle money to achieve this. But there is a sense that if you did take control, your ships would come in. 3 cards of victory and success if you took control with the energy of the Emperor. And it's relating to either a long-term situation or relating to some kind of property. Underneath the deck, my Virgos, we have the Fool. You're thinking about embracing a brand new path, stepping forward onto a new journey. You feel that if you did that, somehow it would move you to calmer waters. But it would take a lot of work with the 8 of Pentacles. And so I think you've been sat mulling things over, sitting in the energy of temperance, tempering doing anything impulsive because you wanted to make sure that this was the right thing to do. You have been sat in the energy of the Hermit, Virgo. This is your card of the Hermit, stepping back, shining a light on the past, thinking about the future, needing to make a very serious decision, possibly about bringing justice to a situation or possibly relating to a legal contract. Okay? Because somehow you need to balance out with justice what has become a toxic situation. Or you may be thinking about a Sag, a Capricorn, and or a Libra. And I think, Virgo, you've been feeling burdened. You've been feeling burdened, Virgo, possibly relating to a Pisces or a Cancerian with a High Priestess. Or you've been feeling burdened and you haven't been speaking to anyone about this because the High Priestess doesn't speak. But you have been looking at past mistakes and you have been sat in a place of fear with the energy of the moon. Okay, you're thinking about the energy of the world. Maybe you're fearing, Virgo, that if you don't take action, a connection is going to end. Someone is going to sever the tie. Or you may be sat just feeling very nervous, Virgo, with the moon, feeling emotional about bringing something to a close. It could be, Virgo, you need to close out a situation in order for victory and success. But again, you might have felt very emotional about that, or you might have felt it's a little risky, right? So guys, moving into the Angel Answers cards, let's just see, Virgo, what the angels have to say. What do the angels have to say to Virgo? Wait. So Virgo, if you're there feeling pressurized to make a decision, the angels are saying, don't panic, wait. Wait, Virgo, okay, wait, because the situation will improve. Now that's nice, okay. What else are the angels saying? If you believe in miracles, Virgo, the situation will improve. Listen to your intuition. What does your intuition tell you, Virgo? Does your intuition tell you not to worry, not to panic? Yes, oh gosh, no need to worry, Virgo. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition may be telling you that things aren't as bad as you think they are, or there's no massive rush or panic to make an impulsive decision. So Virgo, try not to stress, try not to worry. The angels have this in hand. The situation will improve. Wait before making a drastic decision. Okay, and there's no need to worry, Virgo. Sit in a place of peace. Whatever decision you feel you need to move on quickly, the angels are saying it is not urgent. Hold fire, okay? Hold fire. All right. So Virgo, I am leaving the reading there. Have a lovely weekend, whatever you're up to. Take care of you. And we're now moving to the sign of Libra. Okay, my beautiful Libras, it is nearly the weekend. I hope you guys are well. Let's jump in. Libra, I'm hearing once bitten, twice shy, if I can speak. Once bitten, twice shy. You may be nervous about moving into a situation, Libra, you might have been in previously. You may feel as if you're about to have to manage a very similar situation you had to deal with in the past. You might be thinking, oh, I remember this feeling. Oh, you know. Let's see what's going on. So Archangel Michael, this is for Libra, Friday the 21st of August. Yeah, you may be just having to deal with a very similar feeling bubbling up. Oh, not sure I like this. What's going to happen, right? This feels familiar. Okay, 8 of Wands. Communication coming in, Libra. from a King of Pentacles. Communication coming in, Libra, from a King of Pentacles. Okay. Now, it could be you're simply having a conversation with your other half, if your other half is coming through as a King of Pentacles, or there could be communication coming in from a realtor, estate agent, or a financier, Libra, somebody dealing with money, or maybe simply a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Okay, 5 of Cups. This King of Pentacles is communicating something to you, Libra, that might make you feel a bit nervous. It could be this King of Pentacles is having health issues, or whatever this King of Pentacles is saying, Libra, you are holding back. And it's something to do with the 10 of Cups. Okay. Could be a family dynamic. Knight of Wands. Knight of Cups. Wow. Okay. King of Cups. Oh my goodness. Libra. 9 of Wands. Libra, either this King of Pentacles is someone you might have been interested in, but what he may be admitting to you is, I'm sorry, Libra, but I'm actually married. I should have told you the truth to begin with. Or Libra, this could be a King of Pentacles who's saying, Libra, you should have told me that you were in a relationship with a King of Cups. Why didn't you tell me? You could be a masculine Libra who's finding out that a female you've been dating is not single. Okay? Page of Cups. There's going to be an apology. There could be a child in the mix. 6 of Pentacles. Could be unequal give and take. Someone's angry. You breadcrumb me, or that's why you were very off and on with me. Page of Swords. There's going to be a difficult message of truth about an unequal give and take situation, Libra. And I think with the 6 of Swords, you may pull back and not say a great deal or not say much else, but you are going to move yourself to calmer waters while standing at crossroads wondering what you're going to do going forward. So this is information coming through, Libra, that either you're not going to like, Libra, you're taking it in, and then you're deciding just to stand at crossroads. Okay, what do I want to do now? Or Libra, this could be you as a masculine finding out that someone you've been dating is not single. Someone saying, I have passion for you, I love you, but I'm sorry, King of Pentacles, I'm in a relationship with another guy. Okay, whether or not your feminine is in a relationship, Libra, with a King of Cups or a King of Pentacles, if you're a masculine, you could be finding out the woman you've fallen in love with is married. And you may be holding back, finding out they're in the 10 of Cups. Whatever the situation is, Libra, you are going to be having to do a rethink, is the biggest energy coming through. Underneath the deck, guys, we have, wow, the 2 of Cups. Someone fell in love but realized they were in a third-party situation. There could have been a Gemini in the mix. I think with the energy of the 8 of Cups, whoever realized that someone else was in a commitment, they're walking away. Yeah, justice. They feel justified in walking away because someone is staying in a long-term situation. With the energy of the Devil, this is a realization that someone may be stuck in a toxic marriage, feeling heartbroken, right? But deciding to work on the marriage, deciding not to get divorced. And so a lover is going to be very upset here. And I think with the Page of Wands, there could be an argument. There could be an argument. Somebody may be very angry here. Why didn't you tell me you were married, right? Yeah. So Libra, whoever you are in the mix, you are going to pull back and simply stand at crossroads. Do some thinking about what you want to do going forward, okay? So guys, here we go. Let's see what the angels want to say, Libra. What do we have from the angels, please, Archangel Michael, for my Libras? Helpful people. There are going to be helpful people around you, guys. Could be to help you get over this. It could be, you know, for advice, guidance. Wait. Don't do anything impulsive, Libra. At this point of time, just wait it out. Maybe just sit back, Libra, and not do anything impulsive yet. Choose a new direction. Wait before choosing a new direction. Hold back and sit tight and just wait. Hold back, sit tight and just wait. There's something better, Libra. There's a better situation. So if you're there thinking, this means I should wait for this person to divorce, or this means I should wait because this person's going to change their mind, I think what the angels are saying, Libra, is there's something much better for you in the future. Don't push yourself to accept a situation that may not be ideal for you because there is something better in the future. Okay? Yeah. My beautiful Libras, look for a sign. I think the angels will be guiding you. And then something better will transpire in the future and there will be big happy changes. Okay, guys? So I hope that's clear. All right. Libra, I'm going to leave it there. Have a really lovely weekend. Take care of you. And we're now moving to the sign of Scorpio. Here we go, my beautiful Scorps. I hope you guys are well. Nearly the weekend, guys. Thank goodness for that. Let's jump in. I'm simply hearing my heart's just not in it. I know my heart's just not in it. You may feel, Scorpio, you're making a logical decision, but you may be numbing your emotions. You may feel, yeah, you know, it's logical, but this is not really what I want to do. You know, it could be that sort of energy, which might suggest, guys, you need to pull back and think. Six of Wands, this could be to do with your career. It could be, Scorps, you're thinking, well, this would bring some kind of victory and success. But there's a sense, Scorps, that emotionally you're just not connected to this energy. You're wearing a bit of a false mask in the nicest sense, guys. I mean, this is you thinking, well, it's logical if I go for the big promotion, the big pay rise. But you know what? I don't really enjoy my job anyway. But I should go for this because it's going to be financially lucrative for me. It could be something to do with your career. This would bring victory and success, Scorpio. But again, I keep hearing your heart's not in it. Your heart is not in it. This is a logical decision for you. Okay, guys. Wow. All right. Knight of Wands. I mean, Scorps, you're going for it, but again, you're not emotionally connected to this. You're coming through as a masculine King of Cups. Queen of Wands. Four of Wands. Yeah. Scorpio, you want victory and success with someone sat in the energy of the Queen of Wands. Someone you find very attractive. You're very attracted to this woman, but I'm hearing, okay, I'm actually hearing I'm in love with somebody else. Wow, Scorpio. I'm actually hearing I'm in love with somebody else. But this is logical. I'm at the right stage in my life to get serious. I'm at the right stage in my life to think about building a family with someone. This woman's very attractive. She's very sparky. She's very sexy. But Scorpio, I think you're in love with somebody else. Guys, what you're not saying to the Queen of Wands is, I don't think I'm in love with you. You're not saying that, Scorpio. Maybe because you don't want to hurt her feelings. It may be she's wanted to build a stable relationship with you for a long time. Why do I get the feeling, Scorpio, you're wearing a bit of a false mask? You are moving forward with passion because you do find this woman attractive, but I think you're in love with somebody else. I think, Scorpio, you have been pushing down your true feelings. That actually your heart is with somebody else. You are dreaming of a happily ever after situation with someone else. You've already met your true soulmate. High Priestess. Wow, could be a Cancerian, could be a Pisces, but you have been keeping your feelings under wraps, keeping this secret. Because with the energy of the Seven of Wands, you didn't want this Queen of Wands to get all defensive with you. But Scorpio, this is important. I mean, you could even be talking to this Queen of Wands about, you know, moving in together, getting married. But Scorpio, if you're in love with somebody else, it may be, Scorps, now is the time to speak up, you know. Before it's too late. Yeah, Scorps, you're not happy. Four of Cups. You're not happy, guys. You've been pushing down your feelings. You're not happy. You didn't want to move into the energy of the Ace of Cups. You didn't want to move, Scorps, into the energy of the Ace of Cups. The Hermit. You're doing some soul searching here, Scorps. King of Swords. You might have said to a Virgo, this is a logical decision for me. Or you might have simply told yourself, this makes sense. But no emotion, Scorpio. King of Swords, no emotion. Judgment. You have told yourself that this is the right decision, the logical decision. This is the best move I could make. But Scorpio, your heart isn't in it. You've cut off your emotion. You are refusing to think about the truth, which is you've already met the love of your life. This is you, Scorpio, just going through the motions. Is it because you fell in love with someone and you know they're not in love with you? So this is you having to cope with heartbreak and swiftly moving on to a Queen of Wands? Well, at least she's attractive, right? Yeah, she's sexy, she's attractive. Okay. Well, it's around about the time that I've got to find a partner, got to find a wife. Yeah, may as well be the Queen of Wands. That's the energy, Scorpio. But you're sitting in your logic, not your heart space. This is you doing some soul searching. I'm not happy, but I've got to move on to new love. It's a logical decision because I should be looking for a partner. Judgment. You might be getting serious, Scorps, with a Sag woman, making a logical decision about a Queen of Wands. And we have Judgment. Judgment is Sag. I don't know. Wow. Temperance is Sag as well. You could be deciding to move forward with a Sagittarian because, Scorpio, you have been coasting. You may have been coasting, choosing a partner for marriage, Hierophant. With the energy of the Four of Pentacles, I think, Scorpio, you have been trying to hold back from getting married. But there was some kind of Tower moment. Scorpio energy, Aries energy. And somebody got angry with you or delivered a difficult message of truth, which was a shock. Oh my gosh, Ace of Wands. Scorpio, did you get this woman pregnant? And you now feel forced to marry her? I shouldn't say that, but I mean, a difficult message of truth. And the Ace of Wands is, I'm pregnant. Scorpio, you may have been in love with somebody else, but you might have made a Queen of Wands pregnant. And what you're thinking about now is, well, it's a done deal. I have to do the right thing. We have to get married. This is the right thing for me to do. There may even have been pressure here from parents, maybe. But this is you sat in the Ten of Wands. As in, I don't really want this. I don't love this woman. She's pregnant. Yeah, she's having my baby, but I'm not in love with her. I'm in love with somebody else. But Scorpio, I think this is you. You're moving into the energy of the Emperor. I think you are getting married. And you are thinking to yourself, wow, I will be going through major change and transformation and becoming a husband and a dad. But Scorpio, underneath that, we have the Nine of Swords. I mean, you should be excited about this. You should be bouncing up and down with joy about this. You should be celebrating, but you are having sleepless nights because you are in love with another woman. Maybe you feel, Scorps, okay, I made my bed, I got to lie in it. This is what I brought about. I made this woman pregnant, so now I've got to do the right thing by her. I've got to make my parents happy. I have to step up. But underneath, Scorpio, there's a lot of heartbreak. What you're hiding, what you're keeping to yourself, what you're not saying is, you don't want this. Seven of Wands. You want to push this Queen of Wands away. But you're not doing it because you feel you can't do it. Yeah? Scorpio. So guys, let's see what the angels have to say. Alrighty. Archangel Michael, what's the advice from the angels for my Scorpios? Guys, you're coming through as the King of Cups. Yes, okay. What is yes? What is yes? Wait, oh, okay. What the angels are saying, Scorpio, is yes, they know you're in love with somebody else. Yes, we know you're in love with somebody else. What they're suggesting, Scorpio, you do is just wait. I mean, I don't know how far along this woman is pregnancy-wise. I don't know whether or not she's going to go to term. I'm not going to go into it, guys, but they may be suggesting, rather than jumping into a very quick marriage, just wait. Wow, guys. Scorpio, ask for help from others. Interesting. Scorpio, what they're suggesting is, don't rush into marrying this woman if you really don't love her. She's going to be upset, but don't do anything risky. Don't do anything risky. Don't jump into marriage impulsively. Seek guidance from someone you trust, Scorpio. Again, helpful people. Helpful people, Scorpio. Okay, guys? So, I am leaving it there. I really hope that's helped. Take care of you, and we're now moving to the sign of Sagittarius. So here we go, my beautiful Saggies. I hope you are doing well. I hope everything is good in your world. Do forgive, if I can speak, do forgive my aircon unit in the background. It's making all sorts of funny noises. It doesn't like being on low, but it's way too noisy if I have it on high. And it would really detract from the readings. So, Archangel Michael, what do we have for my Saggies, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, masculine or feminine. Friday, the 21st of August. Thank you, Michael. Okay, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, my word, Sag. Okay. You could be a bit obsessed with someone. You could find yourself in a toxic situation. You might be thinking of a Capricorn. Two of Swords. Whoa, okay. Three of Swords. Oh, Sag, what is going on? Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Sag. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Oh, no. Okay. Sag, either you found yourself in a toxic situation and you can't get out of it. So what you're saying to someone is, I'm heartbroken. You could be telling a Queen of Pentacles you're heartbroken. This is almost you saying to the Queen of Pentacles, I'm heartbroken because I love you, but I can't get out of this, or something similar. Now, Sag, you could be sitting in the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. You could be married, and you may be trying to push away someone who's obsessively in love with you because you know that you're not ready to divorce. Okay? Wow, guys. The Magician, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini. The Nine of Cups. The King of Wands. Okay, I could be connecting with a masculine Sag. The World. All right. Oh, my goodness. Saggy, you are saying to someone, I love you, but I can't be with you. I love you, but I can't be with you. You might have found yourself in a difficult situation, guys. And this is you thinking, I have to push down my emotion. I have to. Because I can't do what I want to do. I can't be with the person I love. It feels like that type of situation. You were hoping, Sag, to manifest a dream come true and take action, but your plan has come to a very quick end because you found yourself tied somehow to a situation you can't get out of. Three of Cups. Sag, you were hoping to celebrate some kind of dream come true here. Yes. But there was a shock. There was a Tower moment. And with the Page of Pentacles, you are saying to someone, I'm sorry, but I can't do this. I'm sorry, but I can't do this. Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, but I have to leave. I have to move far away. I have to head on to a different path. Wow, guys, Six of Swords, because somehow, Sag, you have to move to calmer waters. This is you understanding that you have to leave behind some kind of dream of being with someone that you love, because you found yourself in a very restrictive, difficult situation. And what you are admitting to someone is, I want to be with you. You are my Nine of Cups. I want to manifest you because I love you, but I can't do that. I can't do that now. I can't be with you now because of a Tower moment. I was hoping to celebrate. I was manifesting, celebrating with you, telling you I love you, telling you I want to be with you. But Tower, we have to just remain friends because I need to move in another direction now. Oh, Sag. Underneath the deck, guys, we have the Five of Wands. Oh, okay. Sag, I think you wanted to be with someone sat in pre-Empress energy who's very upset with you. I think you are apologizing to this woman. What you're saying to her is, I can't be with you because I'm burdened. I can't be with you because of some kind of Tower moment, which has caused me to pull back and move in another direction. I have to sit in a temperate energy and give to another situation. I have to do this now. I'm sorry, Five of Cups. I'm sorry, right? But this is going to change everything. You could be apologizing to a Scorpio. You could be apologizing to a Capricorn. We have Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini with a Magician. Sag with Temperance, although I think, Saggy, that's you. You're coming through as a King of Wands. Sag, you are basically saying to someone, you are the love of my life, but because of a tower moment, because of a shock, I can't be with you. I have to move in another direction. Just know I do love you. In an ideal world, I would have wanted to be with you, but I can't be with you now. I mean, Sag, this could be a classic situation where you were about to divorce your wife, and then maybe she found out she was pregnant. Or, Sag, you lost your job, and what you're realizing is you can't afford to marry the love of your life now. I mean, whatever difficult situation you found yourself in, Sag, what you're saying to someone is, this cycle that I've been working on, dreaming of with you is done. I'm really sorry, this is done because I've had a tower moment. Okay? Oh, Saggy. So, Archangel Michael, what is the advice from the angels? Communicate clearly. So, Sag, the angels are suggesting that you speak very clearly to someone so they know all the facts. Communicate how you're feeling and what's happened, Sag, to this person. And something's going to happen a year from now. Tell us about a year from now for my Saggy masculines. Okay, a year from now, Sag, you are potentially going to be able to get out of a difficult situation. A year from now, Sag, you will have a choice because the angels are saying it will be up to you, which tells me that you're not going to be trapped in a toxic situation for the rest of your life, right? A year from now, you're going to have an option maybe to get out of this. Wow. And you'll be able to choose another direction, maybe to be with the love of your life. So, Sag, this is not the end of your dream. Okay, yes, there will be big happy changes in a toxic situation, Sag, which is going to allow you to be with the person you want to be with. You will be able to move in a new direction and embrace big happy changes. Okay, so Saggy, if you are dealing with someone very upset, then say to this person, could be a Queen of Pentacles who's heartbroken, say to this person, this is what's happened. This is a situation I'm in. I don't want to lose touch with you. Can we please remain friends? And I think, Sag, what you're going to realize is a year from now, you are going to be able to be with a person that you love. You're going to be able to get out of this toxic situation. Okay? So don't lose faith, guys. All right. So, my Saggies, I'm leaving it there. Take care of you. Have a lovely weekend. And we're now moving to the sign of Capricorn. So here we go, my beautiful Caps. It is nearly the weekend, guys. Thank goodness for that. I should say, thank God it's Friday. Some of you asked me in the comments, what is T.G.I.F? It is, thank God it is Friday, okay? If you haven't figured that out. All right, people, so let's jump in. Archangel Michael, what do we have for Capricorn, please? Cappy, I'm hearing no more deliberation. You need to make a decision. Because whatever new cycle, Archangel Michael is saying, whatever new cycle you are or have been preparing to move into, you've been dragging your feet. You've been dragging your feet a little bit. I'm hearing get going, Cappy, get moving, get started with this. Because it's going to take you a bit longer than you might have thought. The Sun and the Five of Wands. Maybe you have just felt conflicted, Capricorn, pertaining to what would make you happy. Or there might have been an argument with somebody in another country. Or you might have been up in your head about a Leo, the Sun, Five of Wands. I don't know, guys, but let's jump in. Let's see what this is all about. Five of Wands and the Sun. What is going to make me happy? Okay. King of Cups. Okay, Caps. 8 of Swords. In your head, Capricorn. 3 of Wands. Would my ships come in if I did this? If I embrace change, would my ships come in pertaining to love? You'd have to move into a new cycle. Yeah. But you may feel, Cappy, as if it was destiny that you met someone. You might have met a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio masculine, Caps, who might live at a distance. And what you may have been thinking about is this my person, right? And if this is my person, am I willing to make a big life change to make it work? It could be, am I ready to leave my country to be with this person, right? Okay, guys, the star, Aquarian energy. You feel this person is your dream come true. Aquarian energy. But, wow, 10 of Swords. Holy moly, Caps. Is it because what you're thinking about is, I made plans for the future. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. I wanted to spread my wings. I wanted to change my career. I wanted to go for that promotion. What you're recognizing now is, Capricorn, with the energy of the King of Cups, you may need to put some kind of dream in the past or just on the back burner, because otherwise you're going to lose this King of Cups. This could be you thinking, if I don't make a choice to get really serious with the King of Cups, I'm going to lose him. But it would mean that you'd have to leave something you were working on for the future in the past. You'd have to let a dream die. The star is a wish come true, 10 of Swords, right? I'd have to let another dream go. 2 of Swords. I'd have to forget about this other dream. I'd have to leave it behind. Okay. 7 of Cups. What do I want to do? Sitting in emotional confusion. I'm hearing, is this going to be worth it? Is it going to be worth my time, my energy, my effort? Is it going to be worth it? And then we have the Tower. Aries energy, Scorpio energy. 2 of Cups. Wow, someone has shockingly fallen in love. Someone has shockingly fallen in love, and Cappy may be saying, be with me, 3 of Cups, be with me. Oh my word, and we have an Emperor. Capricorn, I think, Cappy, this Emperor is the King of Cups. I think you are a female Capricorn who is recognizing that you've met your person, but in order to be with this person, it could be in order to move forward and get married, you would need to leave another dream behind. A dream of building a beautiful creative venture. A dream of, I don't know, traveling the world. You would have to let something go in order to be with him. Yeah, Caps. 6 of Cups. And this is you looking at the past. This almost feels, Cappy, like, you know, midlife crisis or a midlife review. This is what I've done in my life. This is what has been successful. This is what hasn't worked. This is what I've been aiming for. These have been my goals. But then out of nowhere, boom, the Tower. Oh my God, I'm in love. And this person wants to get serious. He's talking about getting married. If I go with this, I'm going to have to put another dream in the past. Am I ready to do that? Okay, Caps. Looking pretty damn good, I have to say, though. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Cappy, you may, in the nicest sense, have put this person in the friend zone. You might have held back from putting a lot of effort in with this person because you might have wanted to work on your career, guys. Okay? You might have been thinking, you know what, I'm going to sit in self-love. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to build on my dream and I'm just going to coast. Temperance. I'm just going to coast, right? But with the energy of the Hermit, Virgo energy, I think your person has been really seriously contemplating marriage. And I think, Caps, they've been trying to give you the time you need to really think about whether or not you wanted to get serious with them. I think with the Knight of Pentacles, what they're saying is, okay, Caps, I've been patient enough. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And I think, guys, you may go for it. You may go for it with an Aries. You may go for it with a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. Whoever this guy is, he's in love. You two might have fallen in love very quickly, but you may have said, look, I've made plans for my future. I don't know if this is going to be practical for me. And he may eventually, Cappy, have said, okay, but ultimatum. I'm not going to wait any longer. I want to marry you. I want to celebrate with you. I know I'm in love with you. And I think, Cappy, what you're recognizing is you want to go for it. You want to go for it. You've been looking at the past. You've been contemplating with the Hermit your hopes and dreams. But what you're realizing is this is your guy, Caps, right? Yeah. I think, guys, this is why these two cards came out at the beginning of the reading. Contemplating what is going to make me happy or who is going to make me happy. And what you're recognizing, Capricorn, is you've met your person. And you can't help when you fall in love. You may feel it's highly inconvenient, right? Because you may have had all these hopes and dreams of building a beautiful career, getting a business off the ground, traveling the world. I mean, whatever this is. But here is your Emperor saying, I'm ready to get married. And I think you're going to go for it. So here we go, my beautiful Caps. Let's move into the Angel Answers Oracle deck. Archangel Michael, what is the advice from the angels for my lovely Capricorns? Communicate clearly, okay, with this Emperor. Communicate clearly, my lovely Caps. Okay, guys. Within the next few months. Okay, so what they're saying is you two may even live in different states, different countries. I think you are being called by the angels to keep up communication. Within the next few months, okay, it could be you two are planning or building a life together, but one of you has to move to another person's country, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, keep communicating, keep the romance alive. Keep the romance alive, my Caps. I think you two have been trying to keep a long-distance relationship going here. Yeah. Within the next few months, communicate clearly, be romantic, and then in the near future, take action. Yeah. So, Capricorn, what I think the angels are saying is, say to this Emperor, okay, let's do it. Oh my goodness, I'm in love with you too. Yes, I don't want to lose you. I will have to change my plans, but that's fine. It's going to take me a few months, but, you know, let's keep communicating. Let's see each other as much as we can over the next few months, and we can sort out a plan. Yeah. Wow, Cappy. So, you could be getting married in the near future. Who knows? But I'm leaving it there. Take care of you. And we're now moving to the sign of Aquarius. So, Aqua, here we go. I want to say, are you ready? I don't know why. Are you ready? Are you planning something? Is something about to happen? I don't know. I'm hearing, are you ready? Okay. So, Archangel Michael, what do we have? Whoa, the Hierophant. Are you about to get married? Are you about to meet a Taurian? Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Aquarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we have for my lovely Aquarius, please? Thank you, Michael. What have we got? Oh, wow. 7 of Wands, 4 of Swords, 2 of Cups, the Hierophant. Aquarius, is somebody moving towards you to say, I love you? And this is you saying to this person, I'm not sure this is for me. 7 of Wands, a bit defensive. I've got to think about this. Oh my gosh, you love me and you want to marry me? Whew, you could be being very defensive against someone because they're married. Okay, guys. Alrighty. Let's get into this. Here we go, people. Oh, wow. 4 of Wands. Whew. That can be the card of engagement. That can be stability. Somebody may want to talk to you about a property. 6 of Cups. And somebody wants to talk to you about the past. Somebody may be coming back from the past to tell you that they're moving to your area, to tell you they're moving out of living with someone, they want to be with you. Somebody may be saying to you that they want to uproot from their area. They're going to be leaving the area. They're going to be selling the house. Justice. Wow, okay. Somebody may be wanting to bring you justice. You could be hearing from a Libra. And with the 5 of Pentacles, they're taking some form of action because they feel left out in the cold, or they may be moving because of financial issues, Aquarius. All right, this feels like a big deal. The 3 of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Okay, Aqua. You may be wanting to celebrate with a Queen of Cups, or you could be the Queen of Cups, very excited. The Emperor. The 10 of Wands. So, this could be 2 particular situations, okay, Aqua? If you are sat in the energy of the Queen of Cups, this could be an Emperor, could be an older masculine, could be an Aries, could be someone who was married, moving towards you to say, I couldn't be with you in the past because of my situation, but I'm moving out of living with my person, and I wanted to come back and tell you because I always felt as if you were the one. I will be going through a divorce. I'm not going to have very much money. I'm going to be a bit broke, but I'm hoping to celebrate with you. I'm hoping you still love me because I've been thinking about the past, feeling really burdened because I left you out in the cold. This could be a proposal, Aquarius. If you are in a family dynamic, Aqua, this could be a message coming from, say, your father with the energy of the Emperor to say, I'm so sorry, but I'm leaving your mother. I know you're going to be a bit upset, but we have talked about it and we have agreed to divorce. You could be this Emperor's daughter, and he might have been feeling burdened for a long time, telling you that they're actually divorcing. If you had issues with the Emperor, if this Emperor needed to do the right thing, but he didn't do the right thing in the past, it could have been relating to a property, it could have been relating to inheritance, this could have been a situation that had been ongoing for quite a long time. This Emperor may be bringing you justice, Aquarius, in the form of a legal contract. He could be putting a property in your name. And this is you celebrating, oh my gosh, this is what I hoped for. This is going to bring me a greater sense of stability. And this Emperor may be doing that, Aquarius, because this Emperor may know that he left you out in the cold or you've been struggling financially and he's bringing you justice. Whatever your situation, Aquarius, we have 3 scenarios potentially there. 4 of Pentacles. Holding on to money or holding back. But Aquarius, Page of Wands is good news. Page of Wands is good news. All right, and you, Aquarius, are needing to make a decision. Saturn pre-Empress energy. Saturn pre-Empress energy about love or somebody who cares about you. Wow, and everything's going to change. Ace of Swords. So Aquarius, whatever scenario this is actually good news. So I would doubt this would be your dad saying, sorry, I'm leaving your mum. I think this is either an older masculine doing the right thing, balancing a situation, and it may be to do with a property inheritance, putting a property in your name, bringing you justice. You're going to be celebrating here. You may be moving into the energy of the 9 of Pentacles, financially very stable, because there might have been issues relating to him withholding money that was maybe due to you in the past. And this is him apologizing. Or Aquarius, this could be an emperor going through a divorce because he feels left out in the cold and he wants to marry you. And this is you two celebrating. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. He's held back from me for the longest time, but this is good news. He sees me as his pre-empress. He's in love with me, and this is the truth. He couldn't take action on me before because he was married. That was the burden. So whatever situation you have been in, Aquarius, this is really good news. Yep, the Hangman, you're going to see things totally differently. Relating to the 10 of Pentacles and the Empress, it could be your parents are doing something lovely for you. It could be you're understanding this Emperor felt stuck in a marriage, but he's managing to get out of it. 2 of Wands. Aquarius, you may have been wondering about this for quite a long time, but with the energy of the Star, there's going to be a wish come true. You're either going to end up in a financially very stable situation, or you may be receiving a proposal from this Emperor. And Aqua, you may be moving into a very, very happy phase of life, following enlightenment from this Emperor. So, guys, wow, beautiful energy, Aquarius. Let's see what the angels have to say. Here we go, guys. Archangel Michael, what do the angels want to say to Aquarius? Listen to your intuition, Aqua. Okay, the angels will be guiding you. Listen to your intuition, Aquarius. Look for a sign, Aquarius. Okay. Wow, they're really surrounding you at this time. Yeah, meditation brings answers. Aquarius, they really want you to listen to your intuition, look for a sign, and they're saying meditation will bring you more answers intuitively. My goodness. And something's going to happen within the next few weeks. Wow. Okay, guys. So, Aqua looks very exciting. Do let me know if this resonates for you. Take care of you guys. And we're now moving to the final sign of Pisces. So, my gorgeous little fishies, are you ready? My beautiful Pisces. Let's see what's going on, guys. Thank you for waiting, although you might have just flipped to the end of the reading. Let's have a look and see what's going on for my Pisces. Friday, the 21st of August, 2026. What have we got for Pisces? I'm hearing nothing, as in you might be speechless. You may not know what to say. You may not know how to react. But you're going to go straight into hermit mode is what I'm hearing. You're going to go straight into, wow, I've got a lot of thinking to do here. Okay. Can't tell whether or not this is good or bad. I don't think this is something you should feel stressed about. I think you might just be a bit shocked. Let's just see what comes through. Yeah, I'm just hearing silence, as in you may not know what to say. Okay. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody may want to talk to you about moving, putting down roots with you, building a life with you. Five of Swords. Somebody who might have sabotaged a situation with you in the past, and somebody who's been looking at past mistakes. There's going to be a lot of communication, Pisces, from someone who has been soul-searching. They are hoping, Pisces, you are going to look at this as a wish come true. They are hoping, Pisces, that this is going to be successful. I'm hearing for both of you. The Queen of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. The Two of Swords. Wow. Okay. The Devil. All right. Pisces, there could have been issues with a Capricorn female in your life, or you could be hearing from a Queen of Pentacles, Pisces, who might initially have been sat in a little bit of overindulgence, not really wanted to face the facts that they created some kind of toxic situation for you. This person is coming back around to say, I want to make things right. Let's just carry on. Could be a family member, guys. This person's talking about the past, Six of Cups. And they're talking about a tower moment, a shock, or something that just crumbled. When that happened, Pisces, you held back. And I think you moved yourself to calmer waters. So whatever you dealt with was very difficult. But I think Archangel Michael was by your side. And I think, Pisces, you have just been trying to coast. So, guys, this is either a family member who is saying, I'm doing the right thing. I want you to be happy. They may want to balance out a situation. They might have been looking at past mistakes they made pertaining to you financially. This could be somebody offering you a large amount of money to be stable. Or this is someone saying, I miss you. I'm sorry I moved to another city, another state, another country. I'm moving back to the area, right? Somehow this might financially help you. Or Pisces, this could be you being offered a relationship by someone who was dealing with a Queen of Pentacles who wanted to be indulged. Whoever this person is might have got fed up with this Queen of Pentacles, cut her out of their life because this was toxic, and they are circling back around to you to say, my relationship is ending. I held back from you whilst all this was going on, but I want to move to calmer waters with you because you're my person. This could, Pisces, be someone who is declaring that they love you. So this is good news. I mean, whatever this is. Underneath the deck, guys, we have the Nine of Wands. I think, Pisces, you have been quietly struggling a little bit here. Wow, yeah, Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. You have not been very happy. You might have had to stand up for yourself with the Queen of Swords, or you might have felt you were dealing with somebody a bit strategic. But Pisces, there's going to be a dream come true for you in the future that is somehow connected to this person. They may be healing after ending a marriage, or this could be a Taurian who wants to bring you a wish come true because they know you've been sacrificing. They know that you have been in a difficult situation. I think, Pisces, there's going to be an apology, and you may say to this person, Seven of Cups, well, this is a bit of a shock. I need to think about this. This is a big surprise. With the energy of the Page of Pentacles, Pisces, you're going to be looking at what they're offering you, whether or not this is someone saying, I want to help you out financially. And if that is the case, this is substantial. But there may be something you would need to do for them. Well, I'm going to give you this amount of money, but I want you to move to this area, something like that. And so you may be needing to think about this, right? Or this could be literally a proposal, Page of Pentacles. You're going to be sat in the energy of the moon, Pisces. Again, you may have a jumble of feelings. You may think, all right, well, this feels amazing, but I'm going to need to think about things because I'm going to need to change a lot of things in my life. If that is the case, Pisces, Archangel Michael is with you. And what Archangel Michael is saying is this will enable you to move to calmer waters, Pisces. It may even improve your health. It's going to be a shock, but really consider this. I don't think this person is pushing for you to make any major changes immediately. So you're going to have some time to really contemplate what you want going forward. Okay, but this feels like really good news. Let's have a look and see what the angels want to say. Archangel Michael, what is the advice from the angels for my Pisces? Ask your angels. Yeah, so move into meditation, Pisces. Seek guidance from your angels, the ascended masters, the archangels, your own guides. Yes, yes. They are asking you to delve deeply into your intuition. They are asking you to go with your gut instinct, is what I'm getting from this. Wow, listen to your intuition, yeah. They are saying your first reaction will be the truest reaction. The first reaction will tell you all you need to know about making this decision. Are you initially tempted to pull right back? Well, thank you, but what change do I need to make to accept this? I'm not sure that I can do that, right? Or your initial reaction will be absolutely fantastic. Okay, what else are the angels saying to Pisces? No need to worry, Pisces. Don't stress, guys. This, whatever this is very, very good news. Look for a sign, Pisces, okay? So if you're deliberating and then you see a duplicate number, look up that duplicate number because that will be a message from the angels to try and help you when you experience this, when you have a conversation with this person. But I think this is really good news, guys, okay? So Pisces, I am leaving the reading there. I hope that's helped. Thank you everyone for being here. Take care of you guys. And of course, I will be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon. Bye, guys.